and it was mathletes and athletes. So, I was dressed up as a nerd, and then the other girl's dressed like a cheerleader, and I guess there's a high school in Texas, and it was named Brandon.
Mhm.
So I walk up to her, I said, "Hello, what's your name?" And I forgot what she said her name was. But then she said, "What's your name?" I said, my name is like on your chest. Because she was wearing her cheerleading outfit. And it said Brandon. How weird is that?
That is weird.
I was telling everybody, and they're like, "That is weird. Like, she must be like the girl you're gonna marry." And I was like, "No, I don't want to get married." And like, it was really weird though. I thought it was like,
You know what's going to be really even more weird? Is that if you run into her again and she's got that on again.
oh my god, that'd be weird. I'd be like, "What? Like, why would she be wearing a cheerleading
That will
outfit?"
be your sign.
Yeah.
That will be your sign.
I'm gonna talk to this girl to see if she's like the girl I'm gonna marry. Cause if so, I don't want to miss out on like an opportunity. Cause if I miss out on the opportunity, then it's like pointless, you know.
Well, I will tell you, Brandon, there are so many fish in the sea. I think your mama will tell you that too.
Yeah, and
But that is pretty weird.
this is just between us three. But my friend said I'm a ladies' man, and
I can see that.
and the girl said I'm charming, which
Oh.
means a lot. When someone says you're charming,
That is a huge compliment.
I'd honestly rather have someone say you're charming than you're really like hot or like really like nice. I'd rather just say no, you're charming.
Charming is way up there.
Wouldn't you want people to say you're nice to your mom?
Yes.
Yeah, but you know who? You know, like you know, there's a reason Prince Charming has that name.
That's right.
He doesn't have the name Prince Nice.
That's right. It's Prince Charming.
Or Prince Handsome.
Right.
You could look like a rock, and be totally fine because if you're charming,
you got
girls
it.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, once you're charming.
He had a sign, Tina. He did. He went to a swap with his fraternity.
Yeah.
And this girl was dressed up as a cheerleader, and he was dressed up as a nerd. And she went to high school. Her high school is called Brandon High School.
It's from Michigan.
From Michigan, and his name is
I never
Brandon.
remember
and he went up and talked to her. He's like, "That's a sign. That might be the girl he's gonna marry."
You're wearing my name on your
chest. I was like,
chest.
that is. You want to hear one really good story? I'll make it short and quick.
Yeah.
There's a guy in my fraternity, and we have these little things called bio books, where you have to write down like where they're from, like their high school, their parents' names, like, and then you have to ask them all these random questions. And they're really hard to get, like all the actors don't let you get them. So then he was like, this guy's running around with the Alabama flag, and on one side it said roll, and the other side it said tide. So the guy was like, if you get that flag, like you can get my bio. And I said, okay. So I ran over there, even with my hurt knee. I just ran over there. And he was like sitting there, and then I was like, can I get your flag? And he's like, no. And I was like, dude, they're going to beat me up if they don't give me your flag. And they're not going to beat me up because they're like nice guys. But I had to like persuade him. So I was like, dude, I need your flag. And he's like, no, dude. And I was like, can I, like, please need your flag. And then finally he gave me his flag. And last year's home season ticket games, he had mint condition, like framed. 2 sets of all last year's home season tickets. So I paid him $20 for it. And then I walked back and I showed the guy, and the guy was like ecstatic. He was like, oh my god, like, this is the greatest thing ever. Like, you got me the flag and the tickets, yeah. And he already has a flag hung, and the tickets are there. And it shows like the Auburn score.
So now you're charming and you're awesome.
So I was thinking.
That's true.
I am following you here.
So that's what I was thinking. It was like. Then my dad the other day. Oh my god! Everybody in my fraternity just loved my dad. Like, they kept saying your dad is a boss, like all this stuff.
Because he was buying him shots of what?
Fireball whiskey. It's like cinnamony.
Yes.
It's pretty good. But then
Cinnamon.
Cinnamony?
Cinnamon.
It's
cinnamon.
Got cinnamon in it.
Yeah, it's like a cinnamon. And then
like insanity. Is that what he said?
and then
You're trying to get
Mom,
my attention.
everybody said either that you're really beautiful.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
Very nice.
You're a typical California mom.
Well, whatever that is, that's very nice.
This is a good thing because they always talk about California moms.
Okay, that is a
They
good
talk
thing.
about California moms.
No, they said you were really really cool. Yeah,
Oh,
because
good.
that day before I went up to Cody and I was like, my dad's either the type of dad, because dad has like two different opinions when he comes to parties. He's either like life of the party where he's like or he's like the guy who just kind of lays low, like what I'm talking about. So I was like, I told him, I was like,
So much more information you guys want.
I told him, and I was like, my dad's probably gonna lay low, but I was like, well, if he buys you a shot, like, you have to take it because that means like he's in a good mood, all this stuff. So then, right when we got there, Cody's like, I want to take a shot with him, and then we went up to Dad, and Dad was like, yeah, let's do it. And I knew he wasn't in his like weird mood. I knew he's in his like fired up mood. Like, let's go.
That must have been the fireball that made him fired up.
Yeah, exactly.
The cinnamon.
Oh. Is that true? Is that
You
possible?
are a fine, awesome, charming guy.
Oh.
Am I really?
Yes.
I'm
The
gonna.
list is getting long.
I'm gonna.
You better watch it. He
I have
might
a-
marry you.
I have a
before
Twitter,
you
and I'm
leave.
gonna put my nurse Brandy said I was charming guy.
Yes.
He's gonna tweet it.
Brandon, I mean,
Charming,
It must be
awesome,
meant to be.
and a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a fireball.
There you go. I'll be back.
All right.
Bye.